Hello everyone, today we're going to be doing the lesson 2 of the OSOYOO Model 3. So this is kind of a continuation of the lesson 1. This is going to be the IR remote controlled version. So you're going to want to make sure that you complete lesson 1 first because it involves the hardware installation. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So first we're going to go ahead and gather all the pieces that we need, the IR receiver, the plastic nuts and bolts, as well as the plastic pillars. Those are going to be constantly being used. So we're going to go ahead and get started by using the IR receiver module onto the frame, installing it. And you're going to want to see the online diagram for reference on these differences. There's differences between the motor shield B1.1 and the B1.0. In this case, we have the B1.0. So we're going to go ahead and install the IR receiver module using the M3 plastic screws, nuts, and the pillars. So you're just going to go ahead and see here, it's the simple process as it was used in lesson 1. So here you're going to want to make sure that you hand tighten as much as possible. The hex screw can definitely be used to apply for extra torque and tightness. You just want to make sure that you don't provide too much torque applied onto the screws because it can damage the actual tightness of them and will make them useless at this point. Now we're going to go ahead and look into the actual pin connections from the IR receiver onto the motor shield. This is going to be kind of tricky. You're going to want to look onto the actual diagram that is provided once you go into the link provided with you in the handout. Yes, so from the 20 pin connector, you're going to want to detach a 3 pin connector, and you should have a full 17 pin connector remaining after you detach those 3. Make sure not to remove any more because you're going to have to split more than 4 or 3 at a time after that. So you're going to want to attach the pins to the IR receiver and the motor shield, and be careful before attaching these pins. You're going to want to make sure you're attaching them in the right way with the right sides facing. Just to make sure that you're facing it the right way, just attach one of them gently and see if it's going all the way in. If not, make sure that you're doing it the right way. And as I mentioned before, you're going to want to use a diagram displayed in the tutorial link. I'll go ahead and provide the tutorial link in the comment section below. This is obviously just to help you with the diagram connections because I know that I'm trying my best here to display the connections, but I know with since they're very small numbers and I get connections with the pins, you really won't be able to tell. But I'll go ahead and just, provide that for everybody below. So now that we have everything properly connected, we're going to go ahead and begin the lesson 2 uploading onto the board. You're going to want to definitely see the uploading software tutorial that is provided in the link as well. This is just because it can vary depending on your device. You're going to have to download the Arduino software to be able to upload this onto the board. And after we have done this, we're going to go ahead and check the remote battery to see if it's properly installed and working. I definitely want to make sure the receiver is getting the signals that we send from the controller. So now that we have all the software and everything ready, we want to make sure that the battery is installed properly, charged, and properly aligned. If not, this can definitely cause a sort of fire hazard and could damage your entire assembly. So please make sure to install it properly. And that should be all done. Thank you guys.